Special technique. Special technique of shadow boxing.
What up, y'all? So I ran decided to go to the races last night. I didn't do any quals. I just went for the mains. I ran the Hobao, the Hyper T, and Sportsman. Um, I really didn't go prepared at all. I just took the car, the radio, and a battery, really, and that was it. In my rushing around, I forgot to tighten my wheels, so I was a little wobbly driving, and I started finding other weak points in this car. And I'm gonna go ahead and make the changes. I never shim these, and these links keep popping off. It's happened almost every race I've been in. So I'm gonna try to fit these that I had on the slash on there, see what happens. They look a little long, but if it doesn't work, then I'll just go buy another set. But this car's got promise. I gotta get it right. The braking was too heavy on the radio. Like I said, I gotta get this thing tuned right. Every time I would take a jump and you hit the brake to level it out, I had too much braking and she would dip forward. She nosedived a few times. So I've already adjusted that. I'm trying to work on the speed because this is another car that, just like the Serpent, just wants to fly, man. They don't want to go slow. So I'm gonna figure that out. And I'm also gonna give another shot at these rear hubs and see if it's something maybe I did wrong. I don't think so, but we'll see what happens. All right, so I tried to get these super cool ones I had in the slash, but these bits here are too thick, and I tried replacing it with what was currently on this one, but it didn't work. So I just went with the regular old slash ones. These will do better, and the reason I say that is because if you look on this side, it's got this little ball cup. These are weak. When you hit something, this pops off, all this comes apart, you lose that. This is what happened to me last night. So instead of having the ball cup, I switched that little, the piece that's on the other side here. There's a little ball that goes inside, and I put it on this piece on the inside and clamped it in with that screw. So that's not going anywhere. And that side fit perfect, so we're good to go. I'm hoping this works out. Those rear links are in, they're good to go. I do need to find, because I went back and I started working on these rear hubs again. It's this piece here that goes in the rear. And looks like the problem I'm having is not this bearing, the one that goes here, is not the same as the one that's in there. These switched out perfect, they were fine. But this one here, I have to find a bearing. It's actually, I found the right side. I found the right size to fit on the in the cavity here, but the problem is that piece that comes out here for the tire won't fit through there, so I need to find something that has a smaller inner diameter, and that should be good to go. I want to definitely get these in. These are gonna help improve the rigidity of the car. This actually worked out pretty good. Pretty sure these aren't going to come off now. Shouldn't have any more issues. I'm going to try to do the fronts. I have to find some that I have that are small enough. But I'm actually real happy I took that year off, man, because I feel like I have a better grasp of what a setup should be like. Like when I drove this last night, I realized how bad of a setup it was. So there's a few things I'm going to change with the radio. I'm going to work on these links, and I'm definitely going to try to find this. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm glad I took that time off because it gave me a time to step back, look at what I was doing, and what other people are doing, and just try to come closer to it. That's the plan. I don't know. It's working out so far. I mean, like I said, I'm still learning. I got a long way to go. But I feel like this season, after a whole season off, I really got a grasp on what I need to do to make these cars okay. Like that, we figured out how to put that shit on there. Alright, so basically you just gotta get a Dremel tool, and you go and Dremel 1 millimeter out of that, which is quite a bit, but it's just like a little sanding like this. Just keep going around and around in a circle, nice and even, so that you could just slide the bearing you're gonna need in there. I think it's an 11 outside. If you're a racer, you know what the fuck that means. Let's see if I can find one. But it's got a weird. The inside one is a little weird. That's the original, but the one you need to fit in there, to fit in that bit, it's just a little bit smaller. I know it's hard to see, but that's it right there. You can see that little edge. And the inside of, you can get these in any, we got this out of a Techno Truggy kit. So they're out there. I think it's 11 wide, and I forget the inside. It doesn't really matter. So, but that goes in here, and you just gotta, like I said, you just gotta make sure that it's even. You don't wanna make it too loose. I had a bit of shaving. Got it to work. That shit looks boss. I've been trying to do this for like 2 years, y'all. Finally got it in there. Goddamn hurricane coming outside. Anyway, something I wanted to point out when you do get to this point is this is gonna be loose. All right, and see that play? The way to resolve that is I put 2 of these rubber washers, bushings, whatever you want to call them, 2 in there and 1 in there. And doing that, this is something I used to do at the Slash. There's no play, so that was the only issue I had with getting this in there. But other than that, man, this thing's kosher. She's ready to rock. And lastly, you're gonna want to put one of these small washers right up in there though, so that this doesn't wobble. I noticed when I put it on, this was, see how it's loose. But on the other side, I already did it, and the tire was real wobbly. As you can see, it's not. There's no movement there. It's stuck in place. I put it on the front there. I'll show you in a sec. And that's what's gonna look like when it's done. You're gonna have just 1 in the front, and as you can see, there's 0 play. And that's it, y'all. Next up, I'm gonna try to find the front links. I actually have one from the old Slash, but I need another one this size so I can put on the other side. And we're gonna hook it up, man. Let me play with this buggy. This thing hustles, boy. Just disappears. Sharp handling. I like his brake setup. I gotta copy his shit. We got the same radio. Huh? No problem. Hold on, I get it. There you go. Oh.
Drive in, fly out, Red Rocket.